सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ श्लोका नंबर 427। ब्रह्मात्मनो शोधितयोः एकभावावगाहिनी निर्विकल्पा च चिन्मात्र वृत्तिः प्रज्ञेति कथ्यते। सुस्थितासौ भवेद्यस्य स्थितः प्रज्ञः स उच्यते। Shankaracharya, dealing with the topic of Jnana Nishtha Phalam, from 418 onwards. In this Jnana Nishtha Phalam, another incidental topic is Sthita Prajna Lakshanam. Sthita Prajna Lakshanam means the characteristics of a wise person who has attained knowledge, who has assimilated the knowledge. Brahmanishtaha. Not only Shrotriyaha, but Brahmanishtaha. Brahmanishtaha is one who will never lose sight of his real nature. There is no slipping down. As a sadhaka, as a mumukshu, in the initial stages, there is a possibility of slipping down from one's own real nature. Ahankara will become predominant. But once the nishtha comes, the number of slipping incidents will be reduced, and it will come to nil ani cholalam. Almost nil. So it takes a lot of time. That is the phalam. So this Brahmanishtaha, there are other incidental points also I would like to give. Samadhi Abhyasa, Nididhyasanam, contemplation, abiding in the teaching every day, for a particular time especially, is another a type of Nididhyasanam, we said. And sharing with others, especially while teaching, the teacher has to be in that subject. He cannot go outside, out of the track. Very difficult. That's why talking, sharing with either big number or in our house itself, with the people with the same wavelength, those who are having, if you share with them, you are bound to be in that subject. You cannot talk as RC, no? Even though while talking as RC, But you have to invoke the OC helplessly. So it is very, very helpful sharing, even though husband don't like you talk to them. Our wife is not interested also. You can talk to her, like that. Both are coming, it's okay. Suppose both are not listening, you have to share each other. So this is another type of one incidental point. This is a samadhi abhyasa. And this person is sannyasi. Shankaracharya talking about a yeti, a sannyasi or a jnani who is yeti. They withdraw from the world, they take bhiksha, madhukara vritti in ajagara vritti. Actually incidental points I said. Why they avoid mixing with the world? Until you get nishtha, better to withdraw from the world. That's why some sannyasis, those days yatis, ajagara vritti, first one the madhukara vritti. Madhukaram, they go and ask the bhiksha, madhukaram. Ade one type of practice, they used to get the bhiksha. That means the bhaktas will come and give the food, madhukara vritti. Otherwise they go and ask. It is a type of samadhi abhyasa. They come out of the samadhi and they go and eat and come back and sit in samadhi. Okay, this type of madhukara vritti they do. They go and come back and sit again. They used to do contemplation. And no other work. Why I am talking about madhukara vritti? Because they don't have any other work. Only sadhana, sadhana, sadhana only. But for a grihastha it is not like that. No. Very difficult. That's why Shankaracharya always talk about the sannyasi only. Sannyasi alone is the primary student. Our Swamiji also says. Sannyasi alone really qualified student. But grihasthas, it is a secondary. For them, Vedantic study is secondary, not primary. They cannot say also it is primary. Chonna grihasthashramna tappu. Sannyasi vandi Vedantic study is primary. All other activities are secondary. For a grihastha dharmam is primary. Grihastha dharmamla irundi naan Vedantam primary nu sonna Shastram also will not accept. That is why it is secondary for the grihastha, householder. So you have to accept. Sometimes it is very difficult to accept. Grihastha, it is a secondary. That is why many people those days used to take sannyasa because they want to make it a primary. Difficult. Therefore, these sannyasis, what they do, madhukara vritti, like this, no other responsibility, no need of cooking, nothing. Bhiksha will come. They'll go and ask, nowadays, phone pandi, you can send the bhiksha, no madri. Another vritti is ajagara vritti. Ajagara vritti means the python, no? Ajagara manna python. Python, it will not move. It stay in one place. Aja means goat. Whenever the goat comes, it takes and eat and sleep again. Ajagaramanna python. And the python will not move at all. Food will come to it, no? Near to that. Adu madri, sannyasi also sit in one place. When bhiksha comes, no, he will come out from the samadhi and eat and go to samadhi. With another vritti, ajagara vritti. Those days people used to follow very strictly this madhukara vritti, ajagara vritti. They very less interaction with the world. The more you talk, you will lose sight of. So these vrittis are those days. Vritti என்ன ப்ரொஃபஷன், என்ன ப்ரொஃபஷன்னா சாப்பாடு வரும், சாப்பாடு வேறு, சிமிதி சமாதியில் உட்காருவார், அவ்வளோதான். இல்லைன்னா 2 வீட்டுக்கு 3 வீட்டுக்கு போய் பிக்ஷாந்தேன்னு சொல்லி take the food and come back again, do sadhana. This is another incidental point I want to inform. Then in the previous shlokas, 2 more points I would like to give. That I am not fully satisfied with that explanation. In verse number 25, 425, no? Pashyan, third line you see, Pashyan kvachit labdhadhihi. Kvachit labdhadhihi means, the exact translation I have not given. Somehow by Ishvara kripa or grace, by Ishvara's grace or teacher's grace, teacher's boundless compassion, kvachit labdhadhihi. That kvachit anna adudha artham. Somehow by Ishvara's grace, by teacher's compassion, boundless compassion nu sollalam. The boundless compassion and by one's own effort, labdhadhihi. He has got the knowledge. That kvachit anna by Ishvara kripa, Guru kripa and one's own effort. And the kvachit labdhadhihi. The self-knowledge attained. That is the meaning. In the 4th line, kaschit is there. Kaschit means one fortunate person who enjoys this punyam. Punya bhuku is there. Kaschit ananta punya phalabhuk is there. For that the meaning is one fortunate person who enjoys that punyam acquired through many lives. Ananta punya phalabhukana, who attained through many lives in artha. That is the meaning. And now 427 we are seeing sodhitayoho. The meaning I have given, but once again we do revise. Shodhitayoho means of that mahavakya, tatpada and tvampada. Proper analysis. Shodhitayoho means having done the proper analysis or inquiry. Eka bhava avagahini. First line. That Brahma Atmanaha means Atmanaha means tat tvampada. Brahma means tatpada lakshyartha. Brahma Atmanoho means tatpada and tvampada lakshyartha mahavakya. Avagahini, eka bhava avagahini means having understood. Avagahana means understanding. Having understood their identity. Eka bhava means identity. Non-dual, divisionless, as single entity. Eka bhava avagahini, having understood as then single entity. Nirvikalpaha cha chinmatra vrittihi. Nirvikalpaha means modificationless. Vikalpa means modifications. Modificationless or changeless or attributeless nature. Is alone, chinmatra is alone. That changeless, attributeless is the consciousness alone. Chinmatra means consciousness alone. Chit plus matra, chin matra. Chin and English chinnille. Chin matra, chit plus matra, chin matra. Consciousness alone. This thought, vrittihina, this thought, what? This Eka Bhava, Paramatma and Jivatma are one and the same iti understanding. This understanding, which is attributeless, that is conscious alone, this thought, in the madri, this type of thought, vrittihi, prajna iti kathyate, is called knowledge. It is said as knowledge. Kathyate means said as. Prajna means knowledge. Iti, thus. Iti, prajna, inverted commas. You can close that inverted commas. It is a quotation like. From the first line onwards, prajna up to there. Then iti means the previous portion fully comes under inverted commas. It is a quotation like. Thus it is said. Susthita asau bhaved yasya. Asau, this knowledge. Third line. Asau, this knowledge. Yasya, to whom? Susthita bhaved. Become firm. Bhavet means become. Susthita, firm. He is called as the man of knowledge, man of wisdom. Or liberated, man of liberation, no? The one who has got liberation, liberated one. He is called as a liberated person. Next shloka, 428. Yasya sthita bhavet prajna. Yasyanando nirantarah. Prapancho vismrutah prayah. Vismrutah prayah sajivan mukta ishyate. Now, from this verse, that is 428 onwards, up to 440, 13 slokas are Sthita Prajna Lakshanas. Care of 2nd chapter, 12th chapter, 14th chapter. Bhagavad Gita, same Shankaracharya bringing here in a different format. Sthita prajnasya lakshanani. So you have to derive the corollary. What? Yani sthita prajnasya lakshanani tani mumukshoho sadhanani bhavanti. The characteristics of a wise person, which are very spontaneous, will be deliberately practiced by the sadhaka, mumukshu, the desirer of moksha, So, worth to contemplate on these verses. At least Bhagavad Gita Sthita Prajna Lakshanasavadu by heart Pandanam. Pashyan Shrunvan Sprashan Jagran Madri, while walking, while moving here and there, you can chant those verses. Similarly, these verses also. It is very useful to assimilate the teaching easily. What? As my part, this is called Atma Kripa. Atma Kripa and grace of the Atma ni kadiyadu. Ishvara Kripa and grace of the Lord ani sollalam. Shastra Kripa and the Guru is coming and teaching the Shastra is a grace. But Atma Kripa and your Atma is coming and blessing and illa. Self-effort. One's own effort. First, attending the class at any difficulty, at any time. That is the main effort. And reading the notes, if you because you only can read your notes, no one can read. Reading the notes, sharing with others, all these are very important on my part as a student. This is called effort. Purusha Prayatnam. That's why many people, in spite of listening Shastra, they fail to assimilate the teaching because lack of the self-effort. Ella Priyarthi Swamini, I am very thorough. What you are teaching, that too, very simply I am understanding nicely. But Tagararu anartham. So therefore, it's not sufficient. Listening is not at all sufficient. Intense sadhana I have to do. Again, be with the teaching. Why we are in the teaching also? That is also what to do next. Another job. We don't have any other work. No. So giving this knowledge to others is the primary job. This is also different, another incidental point, because the context has come, I am telling. Every Jnani need not teach. A teaching Jnani is superior Jnani. A person who is not teaching a Jnani, no, that is, he is inferior Jnani ani kadiyadu. It is not compulsory. Every Jnani need not teach. Some Jnanis choose according to their prarabdha. Prarabdha na good arabdha karma nartham. Don't take in a negative sense. According to their prarabdha, some Jnanis sit quietly, silently. But some Jnanis choose to come to the society and teach. Some Jnanis don't go out. Students will go to them. But some Jnanis go towards the students, some places and teach. But never think they are superior Jnanis and inferior Jnanis. There are no superior and inferior Jnanis. Just like the people talk, no? Higher consciousness, lower consciousness. I am in higher, people they say, he is always in higher consciousness. Higher consciousness onnu kadiyadu. Mind levels, that's all. Consciousness எப்பவுமே ஒண்ணுதான். அதுக்கு சேஞ்சே கிடையாது. நிர்விகாரஹ, அதுக்கு higher என்ன lower என்ன, அது மனசுதான். Therefore never look down or anyone who is teaching is inferior, who is sitting quiet is great, superior, or who is teaching is superior, who is sitting quietly is inferior. இப்படி எல்லாம் நினைக்க கூடாது. நமக்கு அது ஒரு அப்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன். அது பிரதிபந்தகமாயிடும் அந்த மாதிரி தாட் நமக்கு. So better not to think like that. So here Shankaracharya says that Sthita Lakshanas, he starts from this verse. It goes up to 440, 13 slokas. Yasya prajna. Yasya prajna. Whose or to whom this knowledge Sthita bhavet, to whom this knowledge will become firm. Sthita bhavet. saha, that person, the saha is there in this second line. Saha, that person, tasya anandaha, saha jivan muktaha ishyate. He is called jivan muktaha, liberated one. To whom this knowledge is firm, he is called jivan muktaha, he is liberated one. Again, first line you see, yasya anandaha nirantaraha. This is second quarter. Whose knowledge is firm, whose knowledge about his self is firm, that is, I am ekaha, nirgunaha, nirvikalpaha, nirakaraha, niranjanaha, aprameyaha, swaprakashaha, sarvagataha, ajaha, ekaha. Like this, whoever has got the firm knowledge, that person is called jivan muktaha. Number one. Yasya anandaha nirantaraha, whose happiness, ananda, yasya anandaha nirantaraha. Nirantaraha means anantaram vina, antaram vina, antaram vina, obstructed free, which is unobstructed. Antaraman obstruction. ఇప్పుడు నమ్మకన్నా ఆయారాం గయారాం ఆనంద. Jivan Mukta is one whose Ananda will not go at all. That is the Ananda. That is called Nirantara Ananda, which is obstructionless. That means it is continuous. It is continuous. Nirantaraha. Yasya anandaha nirantaraha saha jivan muktaha ishyate. That person is called jivan muktaha. Then for such a person, prapanchaha vismruta prayaha. Prapanchaha, the world means which is anatma, unreal, nama rupam, mithyatmakam, which is false, which has no reality in it, which is dependently existing, which has no satta of its own. இதெல்லாம் நீங்கள் தான் பண்ணணும் ஹோம்ஒர்க்கு. என்ன சுவாமினி தடால்னு வந்து வேர்ல்டு ஃபால்ஸ்ன்னு சொன்னால் எப்படின்னா நான் அதுக்கு தான் இதெல்லாம் ரிமைண்ட் பண்ணுவேன் அப்பப்போ. இல்லைன்னா யூ லுக் எட் மீ அண்ட் நெக்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ் என்னமோ எங்கேயோ நாட் ஏபிள் டு கிராஸ் பண்ண. ஸோ இதெல்லாம் அப்ளை பண்ணலன்னா யூ கேனாட் டேக் திஸ். சி பிரபஞ்சா விஸ்மிருத பிராய, ஆஸ் தோ ஃபர்காட்டன். பிராயா மீன்ஸ் ஆஸ் தோ. Is it really prapancha, this world, vismruta praya means by whom this whole world has been forgotten as it were. The whole world has been forgotten. But pasika adana, or pasikum. He will not talk, he will talk. Vismruta praya means he will not have any sort of, and clingingness to the world. அது விஸ்மிருத பிராயம். மறந்துட்டேன். என்ன அனாத்மாவன் மறக்கிறது ரொம்ப சாதாரணம். அவருக்கு இந்த ஆர்டினரி பீப்புளுக்கு என்ன ஆத்மாவன் மறக்கிறது சாதாரணம். அப்படி சொல்லலாம். Anatma, body, mind, complex, so this whole world, forgetting is very natural for him. Just as for Ajnani, Atma மறக்கிறது எப்படி சகஜமோ, ஞானிக்கு அனாத்மாவும் மறக்கிறது அவ்வளோ சகஜம். as it were, பிராயஹான விஸ்மிருத பிராயஹா. இங்கே விஸ்மிருத பிராயஹான்னா டோன்ட் டேக் லிட்ரலி. விஸ்மிருத பிராயஹான்னா மித்யாத்வ நிச்சயேன சர்வதா ஸ்திதா பவதின. மித்யாத்வ நிச்சய, இட் இஸ் ஃபால்ஸ். இட் ஹேஸ் நோ fangs to disturb me. ஃபேங்ஸ் தெரியுமோ அந்த பாம்பனுடைய அந்த அந்த defanged cobra மாதிரி whole world is like a defanged cobra. What about his own mind? Another defanged cobra. What about body? Another defanged cobra. இல்லைன்னா தடங்கள் பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கும். Therefore, Vismuta Prayaha Saha Jivan Muktaha Ishyate, considered as Jivan Muktaha, liberated one. Ishyate means considered as Jivan Muktaha. But Tripi Jivan Muktaha na first adi starting point. Jivan means while living. Muktaha means liberated. While living itself, he is free from all raga, dvesha, shoka, moha, everything. Next shloka. Leena dhirapi jagarti asino yasya nirvasano yasya Sajivan mukta ishyate. In the first line, in some books there is Jagrat Dharma Vivarjitaha is there, but better reading is Yo Jagrat Dharma Varjitaha. Instead of V, you can delete that Vivarjitaha lo, first V, and Jagrat first beginning lo Yaha ani pottukona. Yo Jagrat Dharma Varjitaha. It's a better reading. Shankaracharya continuing, Yaha, that we have to add in the middle. Yo na yaha, who has self-knowledge. That self-knowledge you have to add everywhere. Yaha, who has got the self-knowledge. Yaha. Jagrad dharma varjitaha. Varjitaha means free from. Free from what? Jagrat dharma. The characteristics of, dharma means characteristics of, the nature of waking state. Jagrat means waking state. What are all dharmas are there in waking state? Relations, no, with the people, world, interactions, all these Jagrat dharmas. Ahankara, all antakaranam is functioning, no? Buddhi, chitta, ahankara, all are active in Jagrat avastha. That is called Jagrat dharma. To this person, for a Jivan Mukta, Leena Dhihi. Leena Dhihi means whose intellect is dissolved into Brahman. How to understand this whole sentence? Even though he is in the Jagrata Avastha, waking state, his intellect is dissolved in the Brahman. In spite of interacting with the world, in spite of in waking state, this person remembering that I am Brahman, I am that consciousness, original consciousness, who is available in this body mind complex. Karya Karana Sanghata, I am available here. Leena Dhihi, adi the meaning. Jagrat Dharma Varjitahana. Jagrat Dharma Varjitaha. Jagrat Dharma means what? He is just functioning, but those dharmas are not intrinsically in him. This is the very, very toughest job. Generally people think jnani means you can be with Brahman only when you are in samadhi, when you go, when you stop this jagrada avastha fully. Interaction you have to stop completely. That is why Shankaracharya always tells nothing to do with your jnanam and sitting quietly. You need not sit quietly. That is impractical. If I say to get knowledge you have to sit quietly, after getting jnanam you have to sit quietly, and who will come to Vedanta class? Who will read Viveka Chudamani? Tell me. Nobody will come. It is impracticable. So the pragmatic way of understanding is very, very important, where really people commit mistakes here only. Because I tried many times, people say, I tried many times to be in Brahman, but whenever I am interacting, I am losing that Brahman. When I sit quietly, I remember the Brahman. Losing Brahman kadiyadu, remembering kadiyadu. நான் லூசிங் அவனு தான் பிரம்மன், ரிமெம்பரிங் சொன்னது அவனு தான் பிரம்மன். என்னப்பா இந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் தகராறு இருக்கே என்ன. Therefore continue the study. So therefore Jagrad dharma varjitah. So the attributes that all these free, he is free, leenadhi api, that is apikara is very important. Even though his intellect is abiding in Brahman, and Jagar dharma varjitaha, even that dharmas intrinsically, in waking state, he is not very much active like other people. So active. He is not too much reactive. No, he is not doing any reaction, only acting. In spite of that, bodhaha nirvasanaha, whose mind, even though, that's whole sentence meaning I'll give you, whose mind absorbed in the Brahman, whose mind is absorbed in the Brahman is leenadhihi. Leenadhihi. Jagrad dharma varjitaha means, this is a line you have to very carefully understand. Awaken without any attachment to the waking world. Awaken. Jagrad dharma is there, but not attached to that Jagrad dharma. That is the meaning here. I want to remember Brahman, what can I do? Yaha Jagrad dharma varjitaha means here, literally if you take, Jagrad dharmas are not wakers, characteristics are not there. He is not awakened in Ardham. Every Gnani is not awakened. How can teach? If I am not in Jagrada Avastha, how can I teach? So very difficult to understand. Here you have to understand supply. What is that? Awakened without attached to the waking world. With cognitive level you have to, my job is only to give words. You have to convert the words into your thoughts. Because whatever I am studying, reading, I convert them into my thoughts. And those thoughts I convert into words. These words will enter into your intellect. And those words you have to convert into thoughts. Adi sariya convert pannano. Pannala Custom. Okay. Next line, bodhaha nirvasanaha yasya. Saha jivan muktaha ishyate is common word. Nirvasanaha bodhaha. Bodhaha nirvasanaha. Who is not attached to the waking world in spite of waking to this whole world, whose intellect is absorbed in the Brahman, he is called, his knowledge is nirvasanaha, vasana rahitaha ityarthaha. Vasana rahitaha means nashta avidya nidra anartha. His nidra, what nidra? According to Vedanta, nidra, avidya is a nidra. Ignorance is a nidra. It is as good as sleeping. Just as you do not know in sleep anything, even in avidya, ignorance also, you do not know the Atma Swarupam and you are ignorant of Atma. Therefore, nashta avidya nidra is called bodhaha nirvasanaha. Yasya, whose avidya is nashtaha. Na avidya, sleep is nashtaha. Avidya na ignorance. What ignorance? Self-ignorance. That is the big ignorance. All other ignorance are small ignorances. Okay. The biggest problematic ignorance is self-ignorance. Therefore, this person is not attached to the waking world. That means what Shankaracharya want to say, he never want to run away from the world. He never want to hide his face from the interaction. புரியுறதா? இந்த பக்கம் ஒரு ஃபோன் வச்சுக்கலாம், இந்த பக்கம் ஒரு ஃபோன், செல்ஃபோன் எல்லாமே ஆப்ரேட் பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கலாம். At that same time, nashta avidya. His avidya is nashta. For good it has gone, that's all. எத்தனை வருஷம் சாதனை பண்ணணும் இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கணும்னா சஹஜீவன் முக்தா. நமக்கு நினைக்கிறோம் எனக்கு ஞானம் வந்தாச்சு சுவாமினி, எனக்கு சொல்ல மாட்டாள், சொல்லவும் அவசியம் இல்லை. ஏன்னா உங்களுக்கு ஞானம் வந்ததுன்னு யாருக்கு தெரிய வேண்டிய அவசியம் இல்லை. பட் நம்ம நினைக்கிறோம் ஐ ஹாவ் காட் த நாலேஜ் பிகாஸ் ஆத்மா இஸ் சத்தியம், எவ்ரி திங் இஸ் மித்யா. It is not so easy. You happily interact with the world. You never feel an iota of disturbance when you are interacting with the world. That is the sign of a real Jivan Mukta. And this whole world is wonderful, beautiful. Every person is wonderful. அது இன்னும் கஷ்டம். ஓகே, இதெல்லாம் சாதனை பண்ணணும் மாதிரி. நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்லோகா 430. சாந்த சம்சார கலனஹ கலாவானபி நிஷ்களஹ யஸ்ய சித்தம் விநிச்சிந்தம் சஜீவன் முக்தயிஷ்யதே. Very nice shlokas. He says, Shantaha samsara kalanaha. This is a technical definition of Jivan Mukta. Technical definition koncham you have to more focus, not easily to understand. Shantaha means totally tranquil. Kala means division, parts. Kalanaha means the one who has got parts. Kalanaha. That's why the digits of the moon, they are called Kala, Chandra Kala. And the Chandra Kala means the one who has got the digits parts. First day, second day, third day, no, different moons. Chandra Kala. Like that, Samsara Kalanaha Shantaha. The divisions in the samsara. What do you mean by samsara again? Raga Dvesha. Kalavan iti kalanaha. The one who has got parts and divisions is called as kalanaha. The one who has got kala is got kalavan. Dhanam asya asti iti dhanavan. Kalaha asya asti iti kalavan. Kalanaha. Dhanikaha. Children, adu mari kalanaha ityarthaha. From the standpoint of body, mind complex, ego angle, vyavaharika angle, all these are comes under what? Parts. All these are divisions. And then the divisions. Ego is one part, mind is one part, body is one part, the vyavaharika world is another part. This is samsara kalana. This is called samsara. Once body, mind, complex world is in a raga, dvesha will come. In whom all these kalas shantaha. In whom this body, mind, complex, ego, antakaranam, all the sukshma shariram, whole sukshma shariram, everything is shantaha. Shantaha means what? Dissolved. Like in Dhanushkoti we saw, no? Shanti Samudram. The Pacific Ocean க்கு வந்து சாந்தி சமுத்திரம். ஒரு பக்கம் ஓஷன் வந்து ரொம்ப சாந்தமா இருக்கும். Another side வந்து it is so furious, no? It's a lot of waves it comes that side. You cannot take bath there. Here you can take dip, you don't like to come out. That's why it is called Pacific Ocean. சாந்த சமுத்திரம்னு பேர் அதுக்கு. நம்ம மனசு கூட அப்படி இருக்கணும். Therefore Tyagaraja sang Shantamu leka Saukhyamu ledu. So Ashantasya manobharaha, we say. சாந்தம் இல்லாதவனுக்கு மனசு வந்து ஒரு பாரமா இருக்கும். எப்படி இருக்க லைஃப் போயின்னு இருக்கு, கோயிங் ஆன், ஓகே चलता है. That is why enlightened mind is lightened mind. மனசு வந்து ரொம்ப லைட்டா இருக்கணும், காட்டன் மாதிரி. அந்த ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் ரிலேட்டட் டிசீசஸ் எல்லாம் வராது. அப்போ லைட்டெண்ட் மைண்ட் இருந்தால், enlightened mind, when it will come? When mind is enlightened. So therefore, that's when that 30,000 crores sum deep it has got lot, so much depth. அந்த enlightenment person கூட ரொம்ப டெப்த் இருக்குமா. அதுதான் மனசு வந்து சாந்தமா இருக்கிறது எப்படி முடியறதுன்னா, மனசு வந்து ரொம்ப டீப்பா அந்த சாதனை பண்ணி பண்ணி இட் இஸ் ரெடி டு ஸ்வாலோ எனிதிங் இன்டு இட்ஸ் தட் மைண்ட். சாந்த மனஹ just as the ocean absorb everything into it and tranquil. அதே மாதிரி இந்த ஞானியோட மனசு கூட all fluctuations in the world, disturbance எல்லாமே swallow பண்ணி கூட சாந்தமா இருக்கும். That is the meaning here. Nishkalaha means partless. Kalavanapi nishkalaha. அதுதான் Kalavanapi means what? In spite of having this body mind complex. See, suppose my guru is teaching who has got the knowledge. அவருக்கு கலை இருக்கணுமா வேண்டாமா டீச் பண்ணும்போது? Body mind complex is there, with body only, with mind only he is teaching. இல்லையோ? Kalavanapi nishkalaha, free from parts. Why? Vacharambhanam vikaro namadheyam. This is only vikara, only name, only a form. It is like a paper tiger madri. It cannot disturb me. Ani avarku theriyum. Jnani knows. That is why nishkalaha. Yasya chittam vinischintam. Whose chittam, whose mind is, yasya chittam means whose mind is. There is another meaning for kala. Kala means art. ஆர்ட்டுக்கு கூட இந்த கலை நல்லா இருக்கு. சங்கீத கலா, நிருத்திய கலா, பெயிண்டிங் கலா, அந்த கலை இல்லை இங்கே. இந்த கலைன்னா இங்கே பார்ட்னு அர்த்தம். டிஃப்ரெண்ட் மீனிங். ஸோ நிஷ்கலஹ, பார்ட்லெஸ். அண்ட் यस्य चित्तं विनिश्चिन्तं चिन्तारहितम् इत्यर्थः. विनिश्चिन्तं मीन्स चिन्तारहितं, free from worry. That's why Brahmagnani can never say I am a Gnani. Brahma eva na Brahmavit. Aham Brahma asmi. How can I say Brahmavit? Na Brahmavit. A Gnani can never say I am a Brahmagnani. Suppose he says Brahmagnani. I am a Brahmagnani. He is not a Gnani. Why? I am the knower of Brahman. I am a Brahmagnani means I know the Brahman anardham. Gnani enna knowledge irukkavan enna. Enakku gnanam irukku. எது பற்றி என்ன? பிரம்மன் பற்றி என்ன? அப்போ பிரம்மன் என்ன ஆகிடும்? ஆப்ஜெக்ட் ஆகிடும். அதனால பிரம்ம வித்துன்னு கூட சொல்லக்கூடாது. அப்படி என்ன ஒன்றும் சொல்லாது. பிரம்ம இவ ந பிரம்மவித்து. வெரி டிஃபிகல்ட். ஏன்னா கொஞ்சம் ஞானம் வந்தோடனே, அறக்குறை ஞானம் வந்தோடனே உனக்கு தெரியுமா பிரம்மன் பற்றி நான் சொல்கிறேன். என்ன தெரியும்? ஒன்றும் தெரியாதுன்னு அர்த்தம். வினிச்சிந்தம் சிந்தாரஹிதம். வினி மீன்ஸ் வித்தவுட் an அர்த்தம். சிந்தா மீன்ஸ் வரி, வித்தவுட் வரி. விசேஷேண நிர்கதாக சிந்தாக யஸ்மாத் தத் வினிச்சிந்தம் தம். That mind from which the worries have gone. That mind from which the worries have gone. There is a beautiful shloka, no? चिंता चिता चिंतार द्वयोर मध्ये चिंता एव गरीयसी. चिता द फ्यूनरल फायर, फ्यूनरल फायर. चिंता वरी. चिता चिंता द्वयोर मध्ये, बिटवीन दिस टू, चिंता एव गरीयसी. चिंता इज सुपीरियर, அது வந்து இன்ஃபீரியரா. சித்தா இஸ் இன்ஃபீரியர். சிந்தா ஏவ கரியசி என்ன சுப்பீரியர். எப்படி சிந்தா கேன் பி கரியசி? ஃபயர் தானே, ஃபயர் தானே சுப்பீரியர் இருக்கணும். வரி ஹவு கேன் இட் பி சுப்பீரியர்னா? செகண்ட் லைன் இட் சேஸ் சிதா தஹதி நிர்ஜீவம். Chita, the funeral fire burns the person nirjivaha. Lifeless body it is burning. But whereas the chinta, worry, chinta dahati pranayutam vapuhuna. This worry burns the living person. Who wrote this sloka? No, wonderful, really. உண்மைதானே? என்னமா அப்படி ஈட்டிங் த பர்சன். தட் இஸ் ஒன்லி திஸ் வே இட் இஸ் சுப்பீரியர், கிரேட்டர். என்னமா பண்றதுப்பா? பிராணயுத்தம் வறுப்புனே இது பர்ன் பண்றதுதானே. இது பவர்ஃபுல்லா, அது பவர்ஃபுல்லா? அது பிராணம் இல்லாதன்னு ஃபயர் பர்னிங். தேர்ஃபார் திஸ் ஞானி இஸ் ஃப்ரீ ஃப்ரம் தட் சிந்தா. சிந்தா நாஸ்தி கிலாம் Tesham chinta nasti kilam. Who for Brahman, the knowers of Brahman, the wise people, they are free from chinta, nasti. Who says? Sadashiva Brahmendra says. சிந்தா நாஸ்தி கிலாம் தேஷாம். ஹூ ஆர் தோஸ் தேஷாம்? அந்த தேஷாம்ல நம்ம ஒன்று ஆகணும். அந்த தேஷாம் லிஸ்ட்லோக்கு நம்ம கூட போகணுமே. தேஷா மீன்ஸ் ஃபார் தோஸ் பீப்புள் ஹூ நோஸ் த பிரம்மன் சிந்தா ஏவ நாஸ்தி என்ன. ஓகே, नेक्स्ट श्लोक. वर्तमानेऽपि देहेऽस्मिन् छायावदनुवर्तिनी अहंता ममता भावः जीवन्मुक्तस्य लक्षणम्. I do not know why Shankaracharya has changed the word in second line. Maybe మీటర్ సరిగా வரல అని చెప్పి 2 శ్లోకంకి అப்புறம் அவருக்கு సజీవన్ ముక్త విషయత అనేది மீటర్ சரியா வரல இல்லையா. ஜீவன் முக்தஸ்ய லட்சணம்னு அழகா இருக்கு இல்ல. He says here, vartamanepi dehesmin. Vartamane api, in spite of being in this body, dehe, asmin dehe vartamane api. What type of deha? Chayavat anuvartini deha. This deha, this body, which is following like a shadow. Just as when the person is going, the shadow also follow him. Can you push away your shadow? You cannot push away the shadow. As long as the body is there, shadow will be there. Impossible. That means the chaya is the integral part of the human body, but unreal. False are unreal, mithya. Similarly, asmin dehe, in this body, he is here, the body also follows, because atma sarvagataha. Wherever I go, the sukshma shariram, sthula shariram will come. He looks like that, and the body chayavat anuvartini. Anuvartini means that which follows. I never follow the chaya. Very important. I never follow the chaya, the shadow. Shadow follows me. That means what? Shadow can never exist without me, the human being. Adhe madri, in the body can never exist without me, the consciousness. The consciousness independently exists, but the body cannot independently exist. Just as the shadow cannot independently existent of person independently exists. Shadow irundha da na irukka mudiyum solvele. If shadow is there only, I can stay, Swamini, otherwise I won't be here. No. We don't say like that. But without me, shadow cannot exist. Without shadow, person can exist. Adhe madri, the consciousness can exist without the body. After the fall of the body, but body cannot exist without me, the consciousness. See, beautiful. Vartamanepi dehe asmin chayavat anuvartini. Asmin dehe vartamane api. What type of deha? Chayavat anuvartini. How? Ahanta mamata abhava. How is it possible for him? How is it possible for him? Ahankara nasti, mamakara nasti. That is the meaning. Because of prarabdha karma, body continues. Even after jnanam also. This is what? After jnanam. After jnanam also, because of prarabdha, body continues. The shadow continues. Shadow goes everywhere, no? As long as prarabdha is there. So jnani doesn't have I notion, mind notion about his body. He is like a trustee. Trustee is not the beneficiary of the trustee. Trust. More in the next class. So that is called Jivan Mukti Lakshanam. Okay. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namah.